What's going on, Conscious Crew? It's your favorite breakdown commentator, CTV. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. Happy Sunday. You guys already know what we're here to talk about. And before we get into it, please go ahead and thumbs up the video until it's absolutely stuck. If you can use those fingers to click on the video, use those fingers to type into the chat. You can certainly use those fingers to hit the thumbs up on the video. Oh, we need all of that. Teamwork with the dream work. That's why we are at that solid 53,000 and counting, because teamwork makes the dream work. When you guys thumbs up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another conscious crew member and telling them to get their black asses in the sanctuary, because the king is in fact king. More importantly, it also boosts the algorithm. Also, please make sure that you have your notification bell set to all, and shout out to all of the new subbies. We love you long time, and we are a all-purpose platform. Spirituality, politics, we gag, we roast, we get into the mess, girl. There's nothing that we don't do, so just get in where the hell, in fact, you indeed fit in. Also, all donation information is in the description box below. You can Cash App, $Consciouztv, and or PayPal.me/Consciouztv, spelled just how it is here on the platform. And last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, your Facebook, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you in fact lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're loud, we're live, and we're certainly in color. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, Conscious Crew? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, had an even greater weekend, and are looking forward to a productive and prosperous next week. Before we get into the headlines, which are crashing and burning, if you guys did not get an opportunity to watch our town hall regarding YouTuber Funny Mike's viral moment of him bashing his 5-year-old son for playing with a girl's toy, please get into that commentary. It was a great conversation where we just unpacked homophobia, transphobia, gender dynamics, patriarchy, the whole nine, etc. girl. So if you missed this here live stream, catch that replay when you get an opportunity, because we got into some other things, and I just dropped the link in the comment section below. All right, now what we're here to get into is Cardi B taking to social media, girl, to expose and to threaten Offset and his new bobblehead bitch, girl. It's a lot of bad things going on over there in the Cardi B household. Matter of fact, before we get into it, let me go ahead and shout out to the Conscious Crew, as you guys thumbs up, and share. What's going on, Vila? What's going on, Queen B More? Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Arinda. What's going on, Courtney? Hey, Destiny. What's going on, Carolyn? Hey, Serena. What's going on, Rumors and Tea? Hi, Remy. What's going on? It's Nene. Hey, Tamika. What's going on? Amina. Hey, Tam. Hey, Cups of Conversation. Hey, Boo. I'm going to have to run down off Offset because he pissing me and my homegirls off with all this whack-ish he doing. Move along, Offset. You lost the girl. Go be a free hoe and live your life. That part. But we're going to talk about why that's not happening. We're going to talk about why that's not happening. What's going on, Healing Daily? Our residential therapist. Hey, Ebony. What's going on, Star? Hey, Kamina. Hey, Serena. Hey, Sherry. What's going on? Hey, LaCronda. Yes, yes, yes. God. What's going on, Deep Thinker? Hey, Vinny Vin. What's going on, Lady Butterfly? Hey, Crystal. What's going on, Ania? Hey, Boo. Hey, Ashley. What's going on, Grand Rising? Ebony. Mary. What's going on, Samantha? Oh, nasty piece of Samantha in the building. What's going on, K-Ben? Hey, Hunter. Hey, Dancing with Nature. Hey, y'all. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Cardi ran down to a Twitter space of some kind, girl, and decided to make a public service announcement to Offset and his new hoe. So I want you guys to check out this audio, courtesy of Coffee City and the Jasmine brand. So make sure that you guys give Coffee City a click and a view. She's a great YouTuber and content creator. Check out what Cardi B had to say to Offset and the new Hizzo.
Lawyers, you got all these lawyers. I asked you to do one thing and you didn't do it. So now I'm going to do it. No, stop calling me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So let me tell ya about this nigga, right? For the past couple of months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. First thing first, this guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was going to take away his life, begging me, saying he's going to take away my life, all that shit. He was mad. He's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me, of me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes, trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my fucking voicemails on my phone. I told this girl, hey, why you, I hit this girl up before. Like, yo, I better not find out you in my house. This girl gonna tell me, why you care that I'm in the house? You haven't been there for 3 years. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that's my house that I bought? Are you okay? And then this nigga gonna fix.
All right, before we go any further, let me show you guys bobblehead in her house, because the girl responded for some reason being petty and gaslighting, and showed a video of her in fact in Cardi B's motherfucking house. Here's that video. Wow, she's inside of Cardi's Atlanta home. Girl. Now back to the dissertation.
Tommy with his girl. Mind you, yo, you've been harassing me and harassing the men that I've been dealing with for months already. You've been harassing my friends. You send people to get my friend beat up, my homegirl beat up. You got my mama calling. I don't give a I told you. Now, if you don't want me to send messages, he's mad about that. Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me, of me and him having sex. That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leave me voice notes, trying to put my self-esteem to the ground. And I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of him and his girlfriend playing games on my phone, leaving explicit voice notes on my fucking voicemails on my phone. So let me tell ya about this. Girl, how you gonna tell me why I'm mad that you in my house when that?
It's a lot of audios, y'all.
Hi guys, I know you guys don't want to hear it, but you know what's so crazy? Like, I've been quiet for a very, very long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been quiet for a very long time. And I'm letting everybody know that if this nigga and his little pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposing everything. Because him and his little pet been trolling me for the past 4 months, leaving explicit voice notes, voicemails on my phone, telling me to shut the f up, disrespecting me. So if him and his pet don't apologize to me by noon, I'm exposing motherfuckers so bad. And I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I don't give a fuck. Because you want to know why? I've been letting him troll me for a long time, leaving me crazy voicemails, telling me crazy stuff in text messages, trolling me, hitting up niggas that I be dealing with. Now it's my turn. Now it's not fun. Now it's not fun, right? When the demon is inside of me, getting your little. Oh, and by the way, and you want to know how all this started? It started because he want to get his blog friends to troll me. Mind you, y'all know I got a lot of blogger friends. I don't tell my blogger friends to bother y'all. And mind you, I've been telling Bardigan to please leave things peacefully, but I don't give a fuck. If I don't get my apology by noon, I want an apology, not by one, but by both. By both. Because the niggas be putting a bug in a bit here. And it's like, you met the right one. You met the right one. I don't know what niggas told you about me, but both of y'all met the right one. I want my apology by noon. I'll let y'all know if I get the apology. If I don't, it's going to be hell. I'm exposing everything. Everything. Thank you. And yes. Oh, Cardi, wait for the music. No. I have a personal life too. I be going through shit with my personal life. If I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. I don't know what I've been going through. I just keep it to myself. But mothers will pay today. Today is the day.
All right. Today is going to be that day. And a apology has yet to come. Thumbs up, you guys. We need all of the likes so we can get the country crew in here. What I'm about to say goes out to all women. So I want y'all to hear me, girl. I'm going to use the situation with Cardi and Offset to kind of speak to women's community as a whole. So yes, listen intently. Because we got to really talk about why Offset hates Cardi B's guts. Well, it's because he's a narcissist. And let's talk about why most men switch up on women after they've successfully bagged them, whether it's Darius and Keke Palmer, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, Princess and Ray J, Derek Jackson and his bonnet-wearing ex-wife, also known as the Helmet of Salvation, Sky Jackson and her Negro, Cassie and Diddy. It's because most men are socialized to be somewhere on the narcissism spectrum. So even if they aren't fully blown narcs, they have strong narcissistic tendencies. You ladies, rich and poor alike, the reason that man is going to resent you after he's done everything to get you to fall in love with him, including making love to you as if this is your last night on earth with dick, is because men know that you haven't fallen in love with them. You've fallen in love with the image and the mask they've worn to convince you out of your panties and your entire life savings. You have to remember that under a patriarchy, men aren't cultivated to have a genuine identity. Instead, men are socialized and bred to be hunters, hence the classic provider stereotype. And because men are bred to do, instead of focus on being, men lack inner substance, resulting in men strategizing their way through life based upon shallow ambition and surface level desire and impulse. This is why most men become completely blank-minded once they experience your love. They're dumbfounded like a deer in headlights, only capable of liking you while you're swallowed up in the depths of love and passion over them. Of course, the shallow, skin deep way of navigating women is in the unconscious of men. They have no idea they're masking half the time. They have no idea they're insincere half the time because their socialization makes the shallowness normal and a viable aspect of manhood. So most men are completely out of touch And this is why you can't convince them that they don't love you in all actuality, despite it being painfully obvious that they're performing what they think is love rather than being wholeheartedly in love. Hence, Offset cheating on Cardi B prior to the marriage and all throughout his marriage. Hence, Safari having an emotional affair with his first love while he was engaged to Erica Mena. This cold feet syndrome men often experience before the big commitment is one of the few opportunities men have to face off with their intimacy issues and facade, because the pressure and reality of committing sobers them up and draws their attention to the inauthenticity of themselves and the stage play they've been a part of this whole time, resulting in a immobilizing fear because they finally realize that they're completely unprepared to be as sincere and present as the woman they superficially pursued in the name of doing it for the culture, or at the very least doing it for their damn mamas. So it's no surprise when women speak about how things went from ideal to a living nightmare after marriage, or after he committed, or after he moved in, or after he got sex, and why you all of a sudden become his emotional punching bag. But because men have been socialized to be little AI robots, they feel they have no choice, despite how sobering the plight of commitment is, but to resort back to wearing the mask, because they haven't been demonstrated anything differently from the culture of men, which further makes a mess of the relationship they are going forth in. That man is angry at you because he knows that you don't know the first damn thing about who he truly in fact is, because everything you fell in love with was a result of the game he was playing. He knows you are not in love with him because the real him, he's never even had the opportunity to be. And that man is still in a closet of the culture's making. And even though he and greater forces are at work and responsible for why you're loving a lie, he can't and has no choice but to punish and resent you through the violence of infidelity, emotional neglect, and manipulation. He's so abusive and emotionally unavailable to you because every time he looks at you, you're actually a symbol of his oppression. You're a conclusion to the fence he's always felt entrapped within. And because he's of low emotional intelligence, he fails at identifying the actual variables that led to all of this, and instead makes you the villain in his Gotham. Because your commitment to him is a symbol of his oppression, your love and affection toward him is received as a punishment rather than an accomplishment. And that's why it didn't matter whether Cardi forgave the sins of her transgressor 100 times over and even gifted him $1 million for his birthday, or whether it was Erica Mena left in a haze of dizziness after the collapse of her marriage, because Safari was the one who persisted in pursuing her, even when she wasn't initially interested, because despite the man being the aggressor and pursuant and engineering the entire relationship, the truth is he never truly wanted you. And because he knows he's not being his authentic self, he knows that you don't truly want him either. You have no idea who the he is. Matter of fact, that if you knew, in fact, how scared, selfish, hurt, and wrecked with childhood and cultural trauma he was, that you would have actually left him on red and ran as far away from his ass as the sun is from the goddamn earth. And no matter how much of a safe space you created for him to be transparent in, And to be his true self, he cannot take the risk of finally being free and finally loving and being loved by you, because too many years and decades of a identity rooted in sexual conquest and stoicism outnumber the one opportunity he has to bet on himself. Ultimately, this results in you being traumatized and reduced to being an emotional dumpster and symbol of everything he was told to be, but never in fact wanted to be. Thumbs up, you guys, because we're motherfucking working. So what I'm saying is that men are confused. And men have been bastardized by a capitalistic sexist society and suffering from an identity crisis that is beyond any of our fathomability. And until men get the deep-seated therapy they need to unpack the cultural influences and socializations and the guilt and shame they live with, because this mask has led to the hurting of innocent people in their lives, they should be dealt with caution by women who seek intimate relationships to them. If a man has not been through extensive counseling, more than likely he's gonna be the reason your ass end up needing some. What I'm also not saying is that all men are evil or are a threat to femininity. What I'm instead doing is recognizing the cultural, religious, and societal influences that lead to men, unbeknownst to themselves, that more than times than not result in a synthetic version of themselves rather than a holistic one. And that when you recognize the system that men are a part of, it's actually no longer surprising that intimate relationships between men and women a lot of times result in violence and resentment after you've let your heart down for them. This is oftentimes women's experience. They just never knew why it was their experience. And women tried fixing a man's problems a lot of times by thinking they themselves were the issue. So they doubled down on being even more freakier in the bedroom, being even more loyal, even altering themselves physically when the issue was never you. It was all the undealt with social programming and ignorance of men themselves who never did the work to undo the sicknesses in their souls. I'm also not saying that women's community is perfect. I got my own damn diagnosis of them, but I'll get there when the situation prompts me to have to explain the upside downness of women in relationships, baby. Okay, we'll get there organically. Cardi, this man made threats to unalive you, and I believe it because this explains Offset hitting up Dr. Bryant a few months back in her DMs, asking if they could have a professional talk. I can bet you this was around the same time that he was contemplating taking his life and yours, because he was crashing out and his depression and grief was erupting uncontrollably. Therefore, instead of demanding an apology from a man who's sick mentally and emotionally right now, you need to be demanding the courts to issue you a restraining order, because femicide and intimate partner violence is a real thing. You better look at those statistics, woman. This is the wrong damn time and era to not be taking people seriously. And an apology is hardly the remedy for someone making those type of threats against you. The fact that he's allegedly tried to have your friend assaulted is the ultimate confirmation that this man is malicious and filled with rage. So you need to cut out the internet games and attention seeking and truly armor yourself up, because this does not appear to be playtime, bitch. Get a restraining order on that skinny thumbhead ass bitch who in your kitchen and in your damn house as well, fucking all up and down your kitchen walls too, since she don't know how to get her back blown out in an Airbnb of her own funding. He should have to earn you feeling safe around him again, especially since y'all have to co-parent. And that can only be through him getting to the root of his issues and getting the proper help. You exploiting this level of threat against you while this man is manic and broke, watching you live your best rich life, is child neglect on your end too, Cardi, because you are doing too much shallow crashing out over this man having a desire to hurt the mother of his kids. And for them, you need to be taking a greater action against him to ensure your personal safety and well-being. The way you let this play out on social media is tacky and a reflection of your own lack of emotional maturity. And I can tell that you don't got no real friends, because if any of the females in my life was handling a DV situation the way you are, and yes, this is domestic violence, which includes not only physical, but mental and emotional abuse as well, I'd be unplugging their Wi-Fi box and we'd be right down there to the police department and magistrate court to get a damn order of protection, because I'd rather your ass be safe than motherfucking sorry. So get your ass off the internet. Ken Barbie, come get your motherfucking friend, and y'all go Uber y'all ass down there to the Trump administration and talk to the chief of goddamn police, the damn FBI, the army, whoever y'all got to. Because people are unhinged in this damn era. And this is a hot motherfucking mess. And a celebrity ain't never kept a bitch from ending up in the bathtub unalive. You better ask Bobby Christina how that worked out for her. You better ask Aaron Carter how that worked out for him. You better ask Whitney Houston how that worked out for her. Okay? Now, that's all I got. Y'all, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Tell me what the hell y'all think in the comment section below. Please share, 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 share. And if you enjoyed yourself, you got enlightened, you got a word, you got inspiration, you got a chill in your bone, make sure y'all hit that Cash App, $ and or PayPal.me, and I will see y'all later. Peace.